Today we're in the kitchen again and we're going to make a vegan lasagna that is grain-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, meat-free. I mean, it is going to be vegan. The only thing that's not going to be is raw, but today is going to be our family cheat vegan meal day, so it's going to be okay. Now, I went down to the store and you guys, the ingredients that I'm going to use, you can do better than me. But considering that we are under quarantine situation, this is the best that I could do. And I considered making my own marinara that didn't have enough tomatoes. So I'll go ahead and show you the ingredients that I'll use today. I probably would use better ingredients if I could. So by all means, make your own marinara, make your own cheese, and add on to anything that I didn't have. The ingredients for the vegan lasagna are 5 zucchinis that I cut up into strips, organic green lentil lasagna that I got from Whole Foods. It looks like this, and it was something new that they had, and I thought it would be a great idea for me to use for the boys as their cheat meal or as our family cheat meal, but we'll see how they turn out. I got a block of firm tofu. I was going to make my own marinara, but like I said, there was no tomatoes that were left in there, so this is what I had gotten. 1 whole lemon, or the juice of 1 whole lemon, a garlic clove, 3/4 cups of cashews that I had soaked previously. Got 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast that I added some salt and pepper to. And the nutritional yeast that we buy is non-fortified, and we also have not had any problems with this because I know a lot of vegans that use nutritional yeast may have some candida problems. Well, this is not the ones that has given any of us any problems at all after we had switched from the regular one that we used before. We're going to use a little bit of oil and definitely some spinach. I have about 4 cups of spinach here that I chopped up finely. I'll go ahead and post everything in the description below, and let's get started. My husband actually just got back from the store and he was able to find this cheese. It's a mozzarella slices that's vegan. However, I asked him for something shredded. He said they didn't have anything like that. So this is what we will have to put on top of. So I'll go ahead and shred this for the end and spread it on top of our lasagna. Now, I did forget to mention that we'll need some kind of a blender. So whatever kind of blender you have, go ahead and get it now. We'll blend our tofu, garlic, lemon, and your mixture of the yeast that we had set aside with the salt and pepper and cashews. And we're going to use that as our cheese. So let's get started here. All right, so go ahead and put in your whole entire block of tofu in your blender. Now, you're going to go ahead and pour 1 lemon, 3/4 cups of cashew. Get more of that creamy consistency. If you don't have the cashew, you can skip on that. I have 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast and salt and pepper. And I'm going to add a dash of oil and blend all that in. I ended up adding a little bit of water so I can get more of a creamy consistency. This is the sauce, and you can add any herbs if you want to the sauce here or not, depending on what you want. My son suggested I should add some Italian herbs because he likes those, so I'll go ahead and do that now. Get some Italian herbs on here. This is what I'm going to add. And not too much. I wish I had some fresh herbs, but you guys, I try so hard. I really do try really hard, and everything dies. I mean, I even have cactuses to die. So my husband is the one that usually has the green thumb, but he won't keep up with my herbs. So anyway, I have to buy fresh herbs, and considering that everything in the store now, it's not so fresh, I don't have a lot of options. Okay, so this is all mixed in now. And I'll go ahead and get my pan, and I'll show you guys what I'll do. I'll get a little oil in the bottom first. Make sure it's evenly distributed so nothing is sticking to the pan. I already opened the pasta sauce that I had. So I'm going to put a couple of tablespoons in here. just to get the bottom all coated up. Nothing is sticking here. And I'm really excited to see what those grain-free lasagna strips are supposed to be like. So let's open them up. Oh, okay, they're not as thick as I thought. All right, so they look like this. You're not supposed to pre-boil them like normal lasagna. They're super thin. Look how tiny they are. So maybe they bubble up and get all big afterwards. We'll see. So I'll lay them down just like so. It looks like they'll overlap a little bit, which is what I want them to do. And I'll put 2 longwise and 3 on the side, just like this. All right. Actually, oh, they're all fitting. Okay, perfect. Break it up in half. Oh, they're really hard. Barely break them. All right, so I have 5 of them laid out. Then I'm going to put a little bit of my cheese that I made. And this looks so good, you guys. And you can add mint, and you can add oregano or any kind of herb that you have at home to give it more of like that Italian flavor. Then I'm going to lay down the zucchinis that I had cut up previously, and you can cut them up any way that you like. Alex, while I was doing my little Vitamix, he decided to chop up my zucchinis because they look too big according to him. So I have some that are chopped up in this size now. So anything that you want. Now I'm going to add a little bit of the marinara on top of it. And I'm going to do another layer of the lasagna. And you keep on going until you're satisfied with the texture, with the color, with the look of things. It's up to you. Make it your unique recipe, you guys. Have fun with cooking. That's one thing that I absolutely love to do before we did raw vegan for 3 years, was the cooking part, and I actually missed it. And so whenever people would come over, they're like, I know you don't cook, I know you eat raw. I'm like, I still enjoy cooking. Even though it's not for me, I still enjoy the process of it. So it's something that I have fun with. And you know, like a lot of times in where I grew up in Bulgaria, women were supposed to stay in the kitchen and cook and do this and do that. And I never thought I would actually enjoy something like that, but it turns out that I do. And I don't mind it at all. When I first met my husband, I couldn't cook at all. So I learned how to cook based on whatever he liked. So every dish and every meal that I cook, he's like, I don't like it, I like it. And it wasn't like anything that I'll get offended to. I'm like, please let me know. I like constructive criticism. I like to change and make good meals for you. I didn't think that was in me at all. I was like, oh, I don't know about cooking. So here we are today, back to experimenting once a week. And I don't necessarily enjoy the process of eating it as much as I do as cooking it. So I'm being a little bit generous here with this cheesy texture because my pan is not as big as I thought it was going to be. And I'm going to keep on laying the zucchinis. And, oh guys, I totally forgot about the spinach. So we're going to overdo it on the spinach on this side. Yikes. Okay. It's right next to me. I didn't even see it. All right, so whatever you forget, you can always add on later, right? No big deal. I don't think anybody's going to complain from my family that's coming to visit for not having enough spinach, I promise you. And it's the same thing with you at home. Nobody's going to tell you anything. You're going to have delicious meals that everybody's going to love just the way that you've made them. Like I said, my family's not vegan at all, and they enjoy, every time they'll come over, they enjoy a vegan meal, and they enjoy what we have to eat, our dips that we have made that are raw, the raw crackers that we cook, the raw desserts that we have. And even though like they would sometimes make fun of the way that we do things, they still enjoy it. So regardless of what they say. So for the last layer, I'm going to put the lasagna parts, and I'll need a second box. And then I'm going to put a little bit more of the marinara and shred this cheese. So I'll see you guys in a bit when I do that. So the cheese is shredded. I'm going to pour it on top of my lasagna mixture here. And hopefully it melts really good. I have my oven set on 400 degrees. I'll pop it in there for 30 to 45 minutes and I'll check with you guys back in a little bit. So I have some leftover things that I did not end up using. So I'm making this tiny little bitty thing for lasagna, just for Braden. He said he's in food la-la land because he had not had lasagna in a long time. For you too.
And Bonnie.
And Bonnie said that's right.
And that.
What is that?
Maybe a few years now.
It's been a long time, baby. 3-4 years?
Can I help you put the cheese?
You can. Let me just go ahead and start layering the rest of this.
The cheese.
You may. You can help me. I hope you guys have enjoyed making this vegan lasagna with me. Please go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that now. Don't forget to turn on the notifications and give me a like. If you have any comments, questions, or anything else in between that, please go ahead and comment and I'll make sure to answer to you. See you guys next time.